I don't know.
Still gotta win 2 more, mate.
These players have a lot of focus and a lot of intense energy going at each other. They know that they're some of the best players in the community, and they're really zeroing in on their strategies. It's a lot of stress, so I'm not surprised. I'm just kind of losing
They've
track of
both
the
got
score
half the
here.
community behind them.
Yeah.
Going into game 5 of the Clash of Comrades Mayhem Grand Finals. Zeno to the southwest as red, Zenith to the northeast as green.
Alright, and both players with a little bit of high ground. Zenith has a very small bit of high ground, whereas Zeno is controlling an entire mountain of high ground. I think that both players have a similar number of expansions available to them. I don't know if it's clear enough for me to call it just looking at it like this.
It seems like a fairly even map, although Zeno does have that only one entrance. Oh no, he does have a... Is that a backdoor access? Yeah, he does have a little backdoor there.
Yeah, that might be a corner piece. I don't know if he'll be able to leap on that. We'll see if
I think that is a valid backdoor.
It looks like it is. Both players taking the same builds that have held them through these matches so far.
Yep. And we have both players going up to 8 farms. Zeno going for... Actually, that was a 7 farm warren for Zeno. Zenith going for an 8 farm warren.
Alright, let's see if Zeno can see... Can he get through there? Yes, alright, so that is a back door there. So Zeno knows about it. Let's see if he throws down barbed wire to block it off. I don't know if Zenith knows about it. Because if he does know about it, he'll be able to sneak in and take out a lot of farms if the armies are out of position.
Definitely. Zenith going up to 3 squirrel warrens. Zeno going for 2 squirrel warrens and a pigeon warren.
And
So,
I think
even play so far.
Unfortunately, in this scenario, 9 squirrels is going to do better than 6 squirrels and pigeons. Although Zeno has just thrown down another squirrel warren. We'll see what Zenith decides to buy next.
Maybe he's going to go for... Oh, he's going to go for an expansion.
Alright.
There's a Superman expansion there.
Definitely.
But Zeno's going to push across the map right now. And Zenith sees this, builds some moles. Or a mole. Just going to go for a little bit of a poke fight here. Zenith's going to be able to clear that up fairly easily.
Alright, and again, those 9 squirrels just aren't a match for only 6 squirrels, even with those pigeons behind them. Unfortunately. It feels like that shouldn't be like that, but...
Yeah. And, Zeno's, not got an expansion up, while Zenith does have an expansion, and he's going to start putting farms into that every now and then. Zeno's just going to go for Squirrel Ball. We haven't seen enough of that, so let's get some more. Let's just get some more Squirrel Ball, going up to 18 squirrels. We haven't seen that in the grand finals yet, though. So
that's true.
We'll
I was going to say, somebody throw me some kappas.
See how these players handle Squirrel Ball. That mole is going to get picked off.
And that
no
second
tanks
mole also.
For Zenith's army now.
That's a lot of squirrels fighting.
Wow.
And even with those pigeons, superior squirrel numbers. Even losing one of those squirrel warrens, Zeno's throwing up a lot more squirrel warrens. Just gonna go full on squirrel here.
He doesn't really need to make anything else, seeing as Zenith doesn't have any counter units. He just has squirrels.
Zenith does have moles. Looks like Zeno's going to try and poke at some of these farms now. You can see that those pigeons are giving high ground. Vision.
This is very all or nothing in this sort of position. Zenith can just cut through and stop his escape.
That army getting cut in half, though. Pigeons helping a little bit. But again, Zenith with those moles.
Those moles tanked up a lot of those shots. Zeno just barely loses that fight.
And Zenith, again, can keep affording to replace his entire army due to those 9 farms. To Zenith's,
yeah, if
to
Zenith just keeps building more farms after each fight, then he's going to come ahead eventually because Zeno has no expansions. He's going to have to make this next push count. Otherwise, he's going to fall behind, coming up to 5 minutes.
Alright, those moles tanking a lot of damage again. 15 squirrels to 8.
And he loses that fight again. Zenith now has 15 squirrels, not a single one.
Did he not lose any squirrels in that fight?
It didn't look like he did.
Wow,
he's
that's
still
absurd.
Up to 15. And Zeno's got less, and he's going to push in again, maybe? He needs to expand
He's
soon.
gotta
He
expand.
needs to
We've
sell
got
Squirrel Warren and expand.
15 seconds until those farms start farming out. And Zenith
He is
already
gonna
has an
expand right
expansion
here.
up, so there's that expansion, yeah.
But this does mean he's not got the advantage in Squirrels anymore, and Zenith has got a Chameleon Warren coming up. That is some really good micro coming out of Zenith on those moles.
Definitely, we're just realizing that. Yeah.
All of the shots.
Oh, is he gonna find... Okay, he's not gonna find that back door. That would be devastating. Look at all these Warrens that are lined up over here at that back door.
That would be devastating. That would probably end up in Zeno having to go for a base race.
Alright, Zenith has spotted this expansion now. He's spotted Zeno trying to put up some barbed wire to defend. Zeno has also spotted the expansion, so he knows that Zenith is ahead.
He also spots the Chameleon Warren, and seeing as it's tier 2 Warren, definitely chameleons. He can expect chameleons to come out any second now, and Zenith is almost on both his chameleons, while Zeno, his first chameleon can't even come up because he doesn't have the food.
Zenith is still way ahead in army value here, with moles and his chameleons already out. And Zeno just hurting on food right now.
Zeno's so far behind on food, he's finally got enough food to build his first chameleon. We'll see if it's a bit too late. Zeno's just ecoing up a bit more. He could attack right now probably, and win the fight with 21 scrolls and 2 chameleons. He could easily dominate this entire force.
Definitely, I think both players deciding to play it safe though and start building their economy a little bit further back up. Neither one wants to throw away an army in a time where they could just win outright by taking their time, being patient, and continuing to build farms.
Zeno is going to come ahead on farms now though. His farms are going out faster, and Zenith, I think he should have taken that opportunity
He's found
to attack.
Zenith
He's found the back
just
door,
found
but
the
there is
back
barbed
door.
wire there.
It's true.
And with units funneled through like that, it might take a bit longer with the moles having to destroy the barbed wire first.
Zeno knows that Zenith knows about that back door now, so he's going to be a little bit more cautious. As soon as he sees any kind of movement down there, he's going to have to go back. Both players waiting their economies right now.
Zeno pulling out some toads now to deal with the mass squirrels. But if we see any more micro like we saw the last few fights out of Zenith, those toads are just going to get eaten up.
Again, those moles just kind of sitting in front there. Alright.
Oh my god. Zenith going for that chameleon poke to take out the barbed wire again,
that
and those
chameleon
pigeons
micro.
just heal them up.
Yeah, it's real. A little bit of a lull here as players try and build their armies back up to where they need to be. But again, Zenith with a huge army advantage. I don't know if he knows how far ahead he is, and Zeno's slowly climbing back. Zenith's going to go ahead and take another expansion.
So Zeno's got that expansion to the back.
Right, Zenith.
Zeno is going up to 9 toads now, but he has got the massive squirrel disadvantage, and he's going to have a massive chameleon disadvantage soon as well. He's just not got as much army value.
Almost
Look at the army
twice
value.
the number of squirrels. And climbing. Take a look at
This is
the
gonna be
economy
tough.
graphs here. Zenith getting that windmill ahead a little bit earlier. Both players in the middle of the game, a little bit equal. And Zeno really
going up
pushing that
to
food.
Zenith's going up to 8 chameleons now, and Zeno's barely got his second Warren out. It's going to be really tough for Zeno to catch up. He's lost his army so early, and he didn't get his expansion up fast enough. He's playing the catch-up game here. He's constantly trying to get his army up to Zenith level.
Although he is ahead in economy right now. It's about to change because Zenith is getting his third expansion up. Neither player has decided to take a tier 3 unit in this matchup. I don't think anybody expected it to go that long, but a tier 3 would have perhaps made the difference in this fight. As it is, we're just going to have a huge battle of 30 or more units on both sides.
Ooh, Zenith pulling all his chameleons down to his low base, maybe to counter some sort of backdoor that Zeno might try, but Zeno's not going to go for anything like that. He's building more barbed wire. And yeah, tier 3 might pay off here, maybe some wolves. That would definitely be useful.
That would be absurd. It would just obliterate. Look at all the barbed wire here. Here come the chameleons in. They're just gonna melt through some of this. Oh!
Oh!
One
That was
chameleon
hot.
taken out.
Who cares if you lose some barbed wire if you get a whole chameleon every time?
Zeno gonna go ahead and buy this other expansion here, and he might just try and creep up the barbed wire. Turret going down for Zenith. Chameleons in
Oh,
front.
here we go. Here's the fight. Those toad hits really picked off a lot of the army. Zenith Squirrel's numbers really down now.
Turret firing away though.
Doesn't matter, he won the fight on terms of the squirrels, but
Definitely.
those reinforcement squirrels coming now.
Oh, look at all
Zenith's
those
gonna have to back
squirrels. Trying to remove as much barbed wire as you can while still trying to micro those squirrels away from the toads, but it's not quite enough. That's a lot of toad hits.
And those they can't get away now once they're in the barbed wire. That's some really good play there. We're seeing Zeno come slightly ahead in these fights.
Zenith getting pushed back. I'm not sure what happened. Perhaps some farms started farming out, but Zeno's gonna pull back and really try and push his economic advantage right now. 16 farms to 13.
This is a game really dictated by economy here. Zenith just lost the advantage when he didn't push out during that entire mid game.
And those toads are gonna come in and wreck these squirrels. So many squirrels going down. No squirrels left for Zenith. An entire 14 squirrels left for Zeno. And all these
Zeno's
warrens.
just gonna go straight for his base now. All those warrens are gonna go down. And we're just seeing how the superior composition of having those 12 toads mixed in really helped a lot.
I should hope 12 toads helps. If 12 toads doesn't help, something's really wrong.
There we go. Game 5 goes to Zeno. This is
Alright.
3-2.
Alright. Looking at that army value. That's absurd. All those toads just wrecked that army value for Zenith. Oh man. Can't handle this much